Hello everyone, and yeah, welcome back to the AOP channel. Now before I get into this video, I just want to say the channel might be looking a bit different. I've updated some of the channel art and stuff, so if you like it, just leave a comment down below saying you like it. If you don't, leave a comment saying you don't like it or something. Yeah, let's just get into this. So today's video is going to be on DSP, and more specifically the 341 bankruptcy meeting that he had. At the time of recording this, yesterday, but it's the 28th of March, just in case I upload this later, then I'm presuming it will go up. So anyways, to get into it, the call lasted 40 minutes, which is mad when you think about the other calls that were happening that day, which, according to people who were on the inside and were listening in, most of the calls were anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes at most. Because a 341 meeting, it's not meant to be a big deal. It's just meant to basically show that yes, the paperwork is correct. That's what it's meant to show. Or yes, I know what's going on. That's all it is. But as you're going to find out throughout this video, DSP just it just showed that he had absolutely no idea what was going on and was extremely unprepared, and it just exposed what he's trying to do, which is basically trying to play the system. The trustee asked DSP virtually every question that they could. They were going over every single expense, every single item he owned, such as like his gaming consoles and business related assets and stuff, and he had to like declare or say that yes, that is correct, yes, it's for business, not for personal use. And basically the whole thing throughout this entire call that he had was just blatant lying. He was lying to the person, the trustee on the other end of the phone. He went on this really weird rant about PayPal, where he basically said PayPal is an online currency and it's like a virtual bank account, and it's like, DSP, don't talk down to this person. This person is aiming to help you at the end of the day. They're trying to make the situation as seamless as possible, but he just didn't care. He was talking down to him like a normal pay pig. Yeah, he was very unprepared throughout the entire thing, and it was so annoying listening to it, because the call, I'm going to leave a link down below. It's over 40 minutes, but pretty much everything he answered was I don't know, or if I recall correctly, or just very generic, like answers to stuff where it just showed he didn't really know what he was trying to say. And his bankruptcy lawyer saved him a couple of times throughout that, just saying, basically just coming in and stopping DSP from sort of digging his own grave a bit further. I'm just going to say as well, if you do manage to get through the 40-minute video, I'd probably say if you edit out all the dead air, it's probably about half that, because there's that much dead air in it. Yeah, just be in for a long way. Something I want to bring up, because I've made a few notes, but something I did want to bring up about the dead air is when I was watching it, there was this one part, it was pretty funny, where they say to him, DSP, is your residence in Washington, in Renton, Washington, is it a condo or is it a house? Because there is a very big difference between a condo and a house. And he must have been on break for about a minute, 2 minutes, because he didn't want to answer. Because if you don't know any of the DSP law, he has never admitted that his quote-unquote house, even though it's not a house, it's a condo, in Washington is a condo. He's always said it's a house. He claimed it on the bankruptcy filing that it was a house. However, in this meeting, he was forced to say in front of the entire world pretty much, no, it's a condo. So that was just something pretty funny that I thought came up. Oh, this is a massive point as well. The electronics. He said that every electronic item that he owns is for personal use, for business use. He said everything he owns is for business use. However, this is pretty good by the trustee. She brought up the WWE Network, and it showed that the trustee knows what's going on, because the trustee said, or basically asked him to explain what the WWE Network was, and as soon as he said not business related, it just sort of showed that he's lying, because how can you have how can all your electronics be for business use, yet you have a subscription to a service that has nothing to do with your business that you have to watch? What are you watching that thing on? It just doesn't make any sense. Another thing as well, he lied about his PS4 Pro. So if you don't know, I don't want to make this a random lore video, but the PS4 Pro that he's currently playing his games on, after he said his standard PS4 died, which it didn't, it just needed cleaning pretty much, he said he purchased it on the forms that he submitted. When he didn't, it was donated to him. Someone brought him that PS4 Pro. Yeah, I remember the whole situation. It was really, really weird. And sort of the last sort of thing I want to bring up about finances is microtransactions. He's claiming them as a business expense, and I've put a massive question mark around this, and I put WWE Champions. Is he trying to say that what he spends on WWE Champions is a business expense? Because if he is, he's in for a world of financial issues, and just so much bad stuff's going to happen, because they're going to find out. Because the trustee, they basically said, for most people, I only ask for a month of their PayPal transactions, if I even ask for them. But for you, Philip Burnell, I want 6 months of both your PayPal accounts and your bank account. Which just shows that they're not buying any of this, because all he's trying to do is game the system. And sort of my rounding off points are towards the end of the call. I'd probably say about 3/4 of the way through at least. Someone called into the conference call because and brought up a point. Sorry, I was a bit weird there. Someone called into the conference call and brought up this point that DSP went to his bankruptcy lawyer in roughly October time, and the point that he brought up was, because you went in October time, anything from October onwards that you're putting on credit is technically going to be fraud, because you're not aiming to pay that. So that's another way DSP is going to end up getting screwed, I think, because there's so many avenues that he's just gone down that there's just no way out, I don't think. Because even if he gets out of the fraud allegations of him putting things onto credit, which he's intending not to pay back, there's also stuff such as he's committed perjury throughout this entire thing. He's lied on oath. He's trying to basically game the system. He's trying to fool the tax people, the IRS, I forgot their name then. There's so many avenues that you can go down with him. So if he manages to dodge one of these, there's going to be more doors opening. And even if he manages to dodge all this bankruptcy filings, his creditors are definitely going to want to get their money somehow. And the only way they're really going to get it is through his house, which I don't think DSP will ever let go. And also as well, I don't really know too much about this point, but I just wanted to bring it up. There's apparently someone, no one's really sure who he actually is. I watched a light side bill stream on it, and apparently someone's purchased part of DSP's debt, because if you don't know, banks basically want to get rid of as much of the debt that they're carrying. So apparently some guy has purchased, I think it's a Citibank debt, which would be $20,000 to $30,000, but I think he got it for $1,000, because banks would rather just get rid of it and get some money than hold on to it for years and years and years. But apparently there's a guy who's got the rights to DSP's debt now, so that's going to be a bit interesting. This video is dragging on. I was only meant to intend it to be like a 3-minute video, but let's just end this now. What do I think is going to happen? Personally, I think he's going to get thrown out. I think he's got way too much money for bankruptcy, or for a bankruptcy filing. I even think he's got too much for a Chapter 13. I think what's going to happen is he's going to basically just get thrown out. Most people think he's going to go to a Chapter 13 or be forced to refile under a Chapter 13. But I guess we'll have to see. I guess it's an even bet. So leave what you think's going to happen down in the comments. And yeah, this video was all over the place. Really sorry about it. I just thought I'd get a video, and yeah, I hope you like this. I'll make the next DSP ones more structured. I just wanted to get this out, but yeah, there should be a podcast soon. And yeah, I'll let you go on with your day or your night or wherever you are.